Hey, before I start this YouTube video, I'd just like to say I do ramble a lot in this video, and if you guys really want to know how I really think before I get into a product so I can figure out if my budget is good enough, watch the video. Otherwise, you need around like $2,500 to $3,000, excuse me, to start on Amazon and be successful. And this is for a lower end product that isn't that expensive and that doesn't have that much competition. So that's just a fact that you need at least $2,500 to $3,000. But I did the taco holder example live with you guys, and if you really want to watch that, I would really suggest you do. Stick around to the video, and you'll find out how much you would need to launch a taco holder. Let's just say it's like 6 to 7 times what Tanner J. Fox told you. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, it's Gavin, and I'm bringing you more free value on Amazon FBA. So today we're going to get into how much money you actually need to sell on Amazon FBA. So I'm going to be including things like, well, actually you can see everything on my screen. So I just made this spreadsheet for you guys. It has basically everything from recurring costs, one-time product costs, general costs. These are going to be like your things that you're only going to have to buy once, and it's mainly for your company, not for the single product. And these just like monthly costs of software you might use. So we are going to actually do a live product case study of sorts with you guys. So since my last video I talked about Tanner Fox's taco holders. This is completely off the top. I haven't really looked into it, but we'll go into taco holders. Let's see how much money you actually would need to start selling taco holders successfully and not be at the bottom of page 2 or something where you are not going to get any sales. As Kevin King would say, page 2, you might as well hide a dead body there because no one's looking there. So let's see, we can look at the sales right here, and this is going to give us an idea of how many sales we need to get a month. So what our order is going to be. So it seems like this person is just killing it compared to everyone else, and it's like it ranges really. So I'd say at least, if we're just in between here, whenever you find a product or something, you always want to say, if I'm in the middle, I'm not doing the best. You don't want to assume that you're ever going to do the best. You, of course, want to do the best, but don't assume it. If you assume it, you're really going to base your numbers off of some false pretenses, because being number one is not easy, and it's going to take practice. So I'd say maybe you'd be able to get 300 sales. It seems like the median. So let's just say you get 300 sales a month. And one other cool thing I showed on the last video, helium-10. So just gonna log in here and Cerebro. Okay, we are gonna let's just take this right here, copy, paste this in, and this is going to give us how many products we need to give away to rank for a certain keyword. So what I like to do is go by highest exact volume and something that is relevant to our term. So taco holder would be too competitive for us to rank for, so let's go for another keyword, taco stand. 4,200 searches, so it's about 6 times as small, or not 6, sorry, 5 times as small as taco holder, so we're gonna get less sales on this keyword, but it'll be easier to rank for us, so we need to give away around 100 units. And you can just see right here, CPR, total giveaway. So this bases it off of search volume. The reason you want to base your giveaways off of search volume is because each individual listing is not getting all their sales from that keyword. We want to rank for a keyword. So if everyone's getting their sales from taco holder, we don't really need to give away all the sales that we need in taco holder for taco stand, since it's a less competitive keyword. So that's why I don't like using viral launches method. I really like helium-10s. So taco stand is something we can rank for. Still seems like these guys are really killing it. They're still at the top. Okay, so what we have, everything in here is not essential. Some things are optional, but we're gonna go through each thing one by one, and let's just give you an example. So let me just figure out how much a taco holder or a taco stand would cost us. So Alibaba, let's go taco holder. Okay, we want 2 taco holders. Some people sell sets of 4. Let's just say we're gonna sell a set of 3. Make it different. Actually, it looks like we have to, it might be a fact that we might have to sell 4, because everyone selling 2 is just not selling as much. We can see by the BSR of certain categories. Okay, we're just gonna assume we have to sell 4. So 4 units or something similar. So the average price really looks to be like $1.50, $1.20 a unit. Okay, so $1. These are just rough estimates. These aren't real numbers, to be honest, since this is not accurate. Once you really contact the supplier, you'll figure out how much you actually need to pay. But let's just say $1.20 a unit. Okay, and that's on the low end, I'd say. So if we pay $1.20 a unit, so I'm just gonna write $1.20. Actually, we need to buy 4 in each, so it's gonna be $1.20 times 4, which is $4.80. So it's gonna be $4.80 a unit. This is gonna be ex-works. So what ex-works means is basically your supplier is not gonna pay to get it on board to the airplane or the boat, and that's just what we want to base our numbers off of. So, knowing that we need to give away 96 units and we're basing our sales off around 300 units, we're just going to say we need 1.5 months of product. Depends on the lead time, of course, but 1.5 months of product plus our giveaway units. So, well, that would be 450 plus giveaway units, so let's just say 550. So that's just our production costs. Just so you know what we're actually getting into. This is not going to be a $700 product launch. This is not going to be anything that's exceptionally cheap. This is just production, and we're already at $2,640. And we still haven't factored in a bunch of costs. So let's really get into this. If you're serious about this, continue to watch. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't watch anymore. So let's just see how much each one weighs. If you want to sell 4, these guys sell 4 right here. Should be able to see the weight. And just for simplicity, I'm just going to base it off weight and not dimensions. Since if you ship on air, they take CBM and they do a calculation to see if your CBM is 2 times greater than the kilograms of your shipment, then they use that as the weight, which sort of gets complicated, but we're just going to use the weight. So it's 2 pounds, around 1 kg. So it's going to cost us around $3 to ship air. There's a new shipping method that not many people know about. It's like sea and air. It's really fast and it's way cheaper. So maybe I'll tell you guys later. But so it'll cost us. Let me just take out my calculator. I'm guessing it'll cost $3 a unit to ship at least. So 3 times. And so what I'm basing this off of, just so you guys know, it usually costs $3 to $4 to ship air freight, which is usually 12 to 15 days shipping. So for each kilogram. So we're just going to base it off that. So 3 times 550 units is $1,650. So look at what we're at, guys. This is not going to be cheap. $4,200. Are you crazy? Yeah, that's how much it's going to cost. I just had to cut in just to tell you guys that is with air shipping. So air shipping is going to be the most expensive option. So sea shipping, I'm estimating around $400 to ship all this stuff. Might be a bit more actually, maybe $600, since the amount of units we're shipping is not a lot. So the more units you ship by sea, the cheaper it is. Sea only goes by volume, not by weight. So that grand total makes it 3,000. Or we're not looking at grand total for this, sorry. We're just looking at per unit cost. So it's almost, I think, $1,200 less if you ship by sea. If you want to ship by sea, it's way cheaper. And I don't want to scare you guys away by showing you the crazy number, because air shipping is really expensive. So if you have the patience for sea, ship by sea 99% of the time. And I want to show you, so this is around $6 a unit. You want to only look at reoccurring order costs when looking at your unit costs. So look at like $6 a unit. It makes it viable. This is a viable product at $6 a unit. But at the other price, when it's higher, it's almost $9 a unit, which isn't really shit. You're making $4.50 a unit. That isn't much. So I just had to let you know, sea shipping is way cheaper, and these are the numbers you're going to be looking at if you ship by sea. Thanks for watching, and back to the video. Bye. So if you're still with me, let's keep going into this. So customs fees, I don't really know the HS code, so we'll just go off of like 4.6%, which is what a lot of them are. So we'll just do 2640 times 0.046. It's $121. So we'll just use $121 there. Payment transfer fees. So I recommend wire transfers. Since you're gonna have to do 2 wire transfers, we can save $45 depending on which bank you use. Ship to Amazon. We're gonna be shipping directly to Amazon most likely, unless you want to ship to your house. So this is gonna be 0. Sourcing agent, we're gonna source our products ourselves, 0. Inspection, I'd really recommend inspection if you don't trust your supplier. Even if you do trust them, which you should if you're ordering from them anyways, you should get an inspection at least for the first order. I did put this under reoccurring just in case you want to order it. You want to do inspections multiple times. So a good inspection usually costs $150, sometimes more if you want a really good one. So PPC reoccurring. So what Greg Mercer has suggested for most people is 5% of revenue towards PPC. So I've really noticed that PPC is costing a lot more. So I'd say 7 to 8%. We'll just use 7% here. So 7% of total revenue for the order. So we have 450 units that we're going to be selling, 100 giving away. So let's just see what the product costs. So up here, so $21. So we're going to do $21. 21 times 0.05. That's $1 a unit. So that's going to be $550 or $450 since we're only using this off of the non-giveaway units. Okay. Logo design. Logo design, you can get one for $5. Your logo design just has to be words, really. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Packaging design. This is something I really recommend you spend a lot of money on. We'll go conservative. I mean, you can get one for $40 on Fiverr. It'll look decent. You can get one from like professional designers for $300. Those look really nice. But let's just say you pay $80. Let's go in the middle. Product design, we're going to pay 0. We're not going to really hire anyone to do our product design. That's like if you want to hire an engineer or if you want to get creative work outside for them to help you with their product design, but we're not going to do that. Add copy, we can do ourselves. Samples. So samples. Usually you'd want samples, but I feel for our taco holder, it's really straightforward. It could be flimsy, I guess. Well, let's just put a cost in there since for most products you'd want a sample. So if we just get it from 2 suppliers, maybe 3, it'll be $100 since they ship it with Air Express, which is a lot of money. Mold creation, 0. We're going to be using their molds, nothing custom most likely. PPC testing. So this is something I haven't seen included in a lot of these spreadsheets. But PPC testing, what I would say for this is you want to run an auto campaign to start and you'd have your PPC costs up a lot compared to this, compared to like a regular $450. So I would say you need to spend, let's say $20 a day on auto times 7 at least, so $140, we're just going to say auto campaign. Launch services, I really recommend you do your launches yourselves. Don't use launch services or deal sites. I made a video on this, sorry about that. And so each coupon usually costs around 30 cents if you do your own ads. So let's just do 0.3 multiplied by, we just want to give away 100. So it's only gonna be 30 bucks compared to viral launch is crazy, 400 bucks. So $30. Trademark. At the start, we don't really need this. You don't need to be brand registered. We want to make sure the product is viable before we do this. Website design, you don't really need. Incorporating, I do suggest you incorporate, but I guess if this is your first product, you really want to make sure it's something you actually want to do before you incorporate. It only costs 200 bucks in Canada if you want to federally incorporate, which is completely worth it to me. So Chrome extension, something you need to find products. So that's $97 for the light version. Fetcher is free for the first month, so I'll actually put 0 for there. It's your like accounting software of sorts. It just tells you your numbers, like how it is. Helium 10 you need for at least 1 month, which is $97. The reason I suggest you have this for 1 month is that you need the tools like Cerebro, Magnet, Scribbles, and stuff like that to really create a kick-ass listing. And actually, I forgot something. I just noticed I didn't put pictures in here. So we're actually gonna insert cell, shift down. Okay, never mind. See if we can do something. Since we need photography, that's very important. I don't know how I forgot that. So we're just gonna cut, paste, okay. And we're gonna do blank there. We're gonna do photos. Right, yeah, photos. Okay, so photography. Very, very important. I can't believe I forgot this. How much would you want to spend on photography? I got a local person to do it for 300 Canadian dollars, which is around 220 US. But you could get it done online for more. You could get it done on Fiverr for way less, for like 100 bucks. I just say around what I spent, which is 220. You can find a good local person to do it. The reason you want to spend a lot of money and not do this yourself, I highly suggest you do not do pictures yourself unless you are a professional. You know all the angles, because my listing compared to all the other listings it's just night and day. Literally is night and day. Everything's just straight, aligned, and just perfect compared to everyone else's pictures on my listing. So we actually want to put that so it looks nice. Awesome. Looks like we are good. So everything all in, $5,600. That's a lot of money. So toggle holders, it's not going to cost you 700 bucks. Wow. So most people wouldn't be able to launch a toggle holder. But this is just an example of what a toggle holder would look like. Since this is a competitive market, I really wouldn't suggest a new person to go into it anyways. So for another product that's less competitive and not going to cost you a crazy amount, I would say you need at least $2,500 to $3,000. And yes, that's a lot of money. This is what you need to be successful on Amazon, because most of the other people are going to listen to Tanner J. Fox and they're going to go for the cheap products. They might go for the toggle holder with $700. Guess what? We'll do something really cool. We'll scroll down all the way to the bottom. Go page 2. We can actually change the page over here. So there are 14 pages. We'll go page 14. Look how many people are going to be stuck here. Look at these guys. Most of them aren't going to make it. This is sad, guys. This is wasted money. Sorry, this is wasted money. You can really tell these pictures aren't that good. Nothing that like stands out. No product packaging in any of these. I mean, it's just a toggle holder, but still, it holds a premium factor. Nothing. They're all the same. Some of these you aren't allowed text and stuff. Oh, there's even more. there's more taco holders. So as you can see, if you listen to the gurus like Tanner J. Fox and some other people, you will lose money because you will launch a product that you cannot afford to launch. If you go for another product that's on the cheaper end, you would be able to launch it with $2,500 to $3,000. But I would suggest you follow the Cerebro method and see how many units you need to give away, and then you can really base your numbers off that, and then go see the average amount of sales per month. And actually, I wouldn't use the average. If you are going to use average, take out the outliers. If you aren't, I would use the median, and that's just the number in the middle compared to like everything else, because you're most likely going to be in the middle for your first product. But $5,600 to launch taco holders. I bet you didn't expect that. Anyways, enough shitting on Tanner J. Fox. Actually, fun fact, Tanner J. Fox is the person who got me into Amazon, but I soon found that it's not smart listening to him. So I got help outside from other people, other YouTube channels, and that really helped me be successful on Amazon. Or I wouldn't say I'm successful yet, but really start my journey on Amazon the right way. So I would say cut all the bullshit. What you would need is at least $2,500, maybe $3,000 if you're going to go for a non-competitive cheap product. And that's basically all for today. Actually, I'm going to put this in at the start too, so I don't like waste your guys' time if you just want to know that. But thank you for watching. I'm going to be a millionaire. Who's going to join me? Peace out, guys.